give them your line two of Angel. It will be bad if
Yeah,
I don't
man.
give. Yeah.
Yeah. What? Them want angel? Shorty, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. Closer than my peeps, you are to me, baby. Shorty, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need. I know they
Baby.
singing along. I know they singing along. I know they singing along. I know they
Yeah,
singing along. Yo, this is Rayvon, and we repping the Ugandan Boy podcast right here in live, living color. You see, all the girl and black. Jody, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. Tune in.
Mujevale, Mujevale, Mujevale. My name is Bani Kibuka, and welcome to another episode of the Ugandan Boy Talk Show. What's up, Rayvon?
Yeah, what's up, man? Everything good, man, on a nice Saturday afternoon, you know what I mean? Or morning, Saturday morning. Well, for you, what time? It's like evening there, right?
No, I'm in the States too. I mean,
you're in the States.
Yeah, I'm in the States. I'm in the States, but I'm originally from Uganda. I'm in Michigan. So we're on the time. Yeah, I'm from Kampala. You know Kampala?
Yeah, I've been to Uganda many times, man.
Really? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm so honored. I'm so honored to have you on my podcast. I've always wanted. I couldn't wait the day your manager contacted me. I was like, hey, I want you to host this guy in your podcast because I mean, you've been to Africa. You and Shaggy have a long journey, which we're going to talk about today. I'm going to ask you a lot about that. And I was thinking about this yesterday. I was like, you don't even need an introduction. Just when I say, who has listened to the song Angel? And that's Rayvon. Just like that's an introduction right there. So for all my listeners that are listening right now, if any of you have listened to the song Angel, this is Rayvon on the Ugandan Boy Talk Show podcast, who was in the song with Shaggy. So welcome to my podcast, brother.
Thank you. Good being with you,
Yeah. So when I was reading your biography, you were born and raised in Brooklyn. But then you do a lot of reggae music, which is connected to Jamaica. Do you have any connections to Jamaica in any way?
Yeah, I was actually born in Barbados.
Okay.
You know, Barbados, another Caribbean island.
Okay.
in the Caribbean, and from there I moved to the States. You know, my musical background started in the islands. I actually started playing the drums at an early age, like about maybe 4 or 5 years old. When my father used to play a lot of music in the house, playing reggae, playing calypso, soca, soul music, R&B and stuff. I would play along while I'm eating, breakfast or dinner, and I'm beating on the cups, and I'm beating on the plates, and I'm beating. And he's like, man, he's not making noise. He's actually playing to the beat. They bought me a drum set. The whole family called me Little Drummer Boy. That was my first start. Then I left from Barbados. I came up to Brooklyn, and then in the 3rd grade, I won a turntable selling chocolate. So I won that turntable, and I started now as a DJ because hip hop was just getting started. You know what I mean? And as a little kid, I was influenced by some older guys that was, doing hip hop on my block. You know what I mean? So then for my birthday, my father actually bought me real DJ equipment, 2 turntables, Techniques 101, and a mixer, Gemini mixer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm playing music. I got a rap group and everything. We're doing basement parties, school parties, church parties, all type of things as kids. And then one day I got an opportunity to go to a recording studio after being inspired at a reggae concert. Right. Still at an early age. And this is about 14 years old. And I cut my first record called Sweet and Pretty. 2 sides, Sweet and Pretty on the A side, Drive the Car Proper on the B side at Living Room Studios. That's in Brooklyn. Yeah. And while I'm there, I'm doing singing, I'm chatting, and I'm, just making new music. A few years later, an artist came in there because I was doing, combinations with multiple artists in that studio at the time. An artist called Shaggy came in there who was just, budding just like me. You know what I mean? Just moving around the Brooklyn scene. And the producer said, you guys should do a song together. And we did one together here. A song called All Out of Love, which is an old country record that we just, did over, And from there, we took that chemistry and we went to other recording studios in Brooklyn. Big up Don Juan Studios, Inspiration as well. We did a lot of music over there. And then we got hooked up with another producer who was on the radio, and we did a song called Big Up, Big Up.
Okay.
In about 93.
93. Okay. So all these songs, definitely all these songs, I was born in 92. So all these songs, I was like a young boy when these songs came out. But the one song that I really like it might be, it's 12 years ago. When you did a song with Shaggy, the song I talked about in the beginning, Angel, that song, like that was like my theme song at some point, like, girl, you're my angel. Like every time every time that song will play on repeat on my radio. My wife likes that song. My whole family likes the song. So, and you had other songs before with Shaggy. So tell us about when you guys collaborated on Angel. How was that like?
I mean, that's coming from, a great chemistry over the years. And, the same producer, Sting, he produced the first song that really came out on that level was a song called Big Up. He produced that one. And then the manager at the time, Robert Livingston, he produced another song, In the Summertime. That song kind of really opened up those crossover doors. You know what I mean? But before I even got there, my first Billboard song was a song with Funk Master Flex. He produced a song with me called No Guns, No Murder. That was a DJ song in 94. That was my first Billboard song. And then by the time we got to Angel, the chemistry was solid. So in the same vein of the other songs, it was just we're just making music. We didn't know how big this song is gonna be or that song is gonna be. We just going to the studio with an intention to make good music. And after Angel was done and then it came out, it was like, it was number one simultaneously on numerous charts across the world. On different continents. So we had, it was a hit in North America, it was a hit in Australia.
I was in Africa, and it was playing. And Shaggy came to Kampala to have a concert actually for that song. Like you mentioned at the beginning, Kampala. So he came to perform. I don't know if you came with him when he came to perform that time.
Yeah, man. I've been to Uganda at least 3 times or more. 3 or more times, and we've been there before Angel.
Okay.
We've been there in the times of that song that was a hit in the UK for him as well, Oh Carolina.
Okay.
I think that was around it. Yeah, and Boombastic. And in the summertime. Yeah, so we came there around in that time, like in the mid 90s, and then came in the late 90s, and then came back again after Angel was released. So big up everybody in Uganda who came to those concerts in Kampala. It was crazy.
Like I said in the beginning, when you guys came in the 90s, I was a young boy. I was born 90, but by the time like 2001, after the song, I was still young, but I can now tell, like I can understand stuff. So like
right. So and it's a great thing that a lot of those songs is classic songs. So even if you was born the same year like Big Up came out, you still can get a vibe with it today because it's one of those classics. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
that's the song was a hit song, like you said, all over the world. What are some of the things that song brought to you in your life and some changes, or even any other music that you've made? Like how has that impacted your life in different ways?
I gotta say that a lot of songs of mine have been just like you said, it's stepping stones to different levels. Like I said, No Guns, No Murder in 94 is my first Billboard song, and then In the Summertime went even bigger than No Guns, No Murder, and then with Angel, that kind of really like kick open doors. We were doing so many TV shows in the States, everything from Saturday Night Live to Regis in the Morning and Jay Leno and David Letterman show and We even did soap opera, All My Children.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna throw that up on a throwback Thursday one of these days. I bust up people's head without wanting that, And even, the level of shows even opened up as well. We opened up for we did a tour with the Backstreet Boys. We opened up for the Backstreet Boys. We also opened up for the Rolling Stones one time in Miami, Florida, and I did a whole tour with James Brown in Belgium, for like a month. And James Brown one night he said, man, you remind me of a reggae usher. You remind me of a reggae usher. That's what you are, a reggae usher. And that was a big thing for me, James.
I also saw a picture with Lionel Richie. How was that like? Were you guys on a tour?
Yeah, Lionel, yeah. No, we was on a couple of one-off shows, and Lionel Richie was also on the show. You know what I mean? Like a few of them. Lionel Richie's a real cool dude. You know what I mean? And he's a legend. I grew up listening to him. My father played Lionel Richie a lot, and he has a history. So Angel opened up so many doors that you can, that I got to really meet, greet, interact with a lot of like my legends. You know what I mean? And music legends overall.
Yeah.
Don't forget Michael Jackson as well.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, man, that was another. Yeah.
I read a bunch of names like in your biography about the things people you've worked with. But one of the things I want to appreciate you, your management, and everybody is just you giving an opportunity to come on my podcast and we talk about your music and relating this to Uganda. Like you've been to Uganda multiple times and just thanking the people back in Uganda who tune into your music, people who love you. A lot of people love you, especially Bobby Wine. He's a musician back in Uganda who is like a great, he goes to Jamaica all the time and just sings, and he's more like reggae too. And he's the guy that brought us to knowledge to know about reggae, and just having you on my podcast here to hear what you do and the love for Uganda and Jamaica.
Yeah. Gotta big up Winston. The artist Winston. Yeah. He's the one that, brought us to Uganda a few times, you know what I mean? Okay. And he's also a Ugandan reggae artist as well.
Okay.
So Winston, all of your fans listening, yeah.
Big up Winston. So I've seen on your Instagram and you're still making shows, you still do you ever go back to Jamaica and like shows, and do you have any shows planned anywhere at this point?
Yeah, always staying busy. We got a show we put in on in Fort Lauderdale in Florida, May 15th. Okay. So everybody out in the Florida area, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, West Palm Beach, come on out. We got DJ Epps in the building. We got Footer Hype in the building. We got Young Hawk, Jamie Hype. We got Jam Cam from Brooklyn. We got Zeke also from Miami. I'm in the building. The Virgin Sugar Bear going to be there. A lot of surprise guest artists. So that's May 15th. Everybody come on out. Heading to Jamaica to get the music video started for a new single called Roll It Like a Big Fat Spliff. And that song is doing well. We just had a dance contest for that. A lot of contestants. Big up the two winners, the first prize and the second prize. First prize, he got $1,000. The second prize, $500. Both of them, they reside in Jamaica. Big them up. Big up Pink Wall, one of the hosts of the contest. Yeah. And a lot of work going on. Got a matter of fact, this week in New York City. Next week. There's another concert on I guess follow me on Instagram. I don't have my calendar in front of me. But there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, man. Check the single again. Roll It Like a Big Fat Spliff. Check out the single ICU. The video is out as well. Check out Sugarcane. Yeah, man. Check that video.
Yeah.
Check Trouble Again.
I see you in this. I see you in the studio even right now as we're speaking. Like you're still like cooking. You're still making music. You stay busy. So we should expect some more songs, right?
Yeah, man. Because I'm songwriting. I'm making tracks. I have a label. The label is called GTC Entertainment. Get that cheddar entertainment. Big up record. One of the artists just put out a single called Wonder Girl. It's featuring myself and Sugar Bear. So yeah, we're working. It's a lot going on.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask you about, because when I was talking to your manager, she told me about the African Carnivore tour, the African Carnivore you did. Actually, I saw it on YouTube too. For any of our listeners who are wondering what I'm talking about, you did an African Carnivore. How was that like? Or what was the experience like?
Oh, that was in Nigeria.
Okay.
Big up, the governor as well. Invited us to have dinner and the whole nine. So it was a great, experience. That was maybe I've been to Nigeria a lot of times as well.
Yeah.
So that time, was with the hospitality was superb.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a big that was a massive concert. And a lot of the Afrobeats, stars that's going on right now.
Oh yeah.
They were on that show before, the big explosion in the States. You know what I mean? I think Wizkid was one of them. There's a bunch of them on there, you know what I mean? Right. Yeah, so big up everybody, that was on that show and participated as well. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That is really cool. And I was just checking the other day back on the song, and like that song, your guys' song Angel has like 18 million views like on YouTube, or even more than that. I don't know. I think the last time I checked,
I think more than that. Yeah, man, more than
that. And like what you say, like this song, it might be like 12 years old, but when you play today, it's still a hit. Like it will never die. Like you always live. It's a living legend, just like that.
Yeah. Big up all the fans for that, because it's the fans that really, vote for the music over the years, and tell you certain music got that life,
right?
That life with it, you know what I mean? That's never gonna die, Yeah.
I was also reading your biography, and somewhere says you are the ambassador of hip hop and reggae. How did you get the name to be the ambassador of like hip hop?
Yeah, because like when I started, I started as a hip hop DJ, and then I crossed over and started doing reggae. But then, with that song, No Guns, No Murder, there was a big movement in the States, like in the 90s, it was which they would call the hip hop reggae movement. So it was a lot of remixes of, reggae songs with hip hop. And then there was a lot of reggae artists that was, doing music on hip hop beats, or produced by like hip hop producers. So, big up a lot of the artists that had that time, banging, you got to big up, artists like Mad Lion. You got to big up artists like Little Vicious, and even Shaba had a lot of remixes at that time. Mad Cobra, Mega Bantan, even Einika Mosey with Hot Stepper. All of that was like in that 90s era. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I think I was like, I was on the forefront of a lot of that. So it kind of gave me that.
Yeah. I'm like a reggae kind of person. Like in Uganda, growing up in Uganda, we listen to like a lot of reggae music, like hip hop reggae. I like the Caribbean music, just play all that. And some of my favorite, I think I saw some of them in I think you've worked with them, Vibes Cartel, Conscience, all those guys like in Jamaica. I don't know, I read somewhere that you've worked with some of those guys. John Paul.
Yeah, I've worked with a lot of them, but I've actually never worked with Cartel. But I've worked with a lot of artists, big up, artists like Agent Sasko. Check out that song, Gonna Feel It. There's another song, with Elephant Man also.
Alpha Man. Alpha Man was my guy.
Yeah, man. So it's a lot of collaborations out there over the years. With reggae artists, dancehall artists, and hip hop artists as well.
I just want to appreciate you that even still these years you've been singing for as long as I've been alive, like even before, more than I've been alive, but even till today, like you just said, like the collaboration 92, that's when I was born. Like you've been doing music as long as I've been alive, and you're still doing music. Like you.
Yeah, man, I got the DNA. I got the musical DNA to a lot of people.
Yeah.
They grew up, with and they have the songs have different history. You know what I mean? There's another song out there that also is an underground classic, you know, with another artist called Red Fox. It's called Bashment Party. I don't know if you ever had went to a party.
Yeah.
And you had a nice little sexy girl, and you had to bubble when you heard that Bashment Party song. Come on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hold on. I gotta give the people, because it's like maybe they don't. Let me see if they remember this song. People remember that song, yeah? Well, we're having a bashment party. People, can't you feel the hype? Wearing Gucci and the money. Feeling rich like Wesley Snipes. I'm drinking Cristal with my shorty. Burning my chalice through the night. Well, we're having a bashment party. So let's rock till morning light. Whoa.
Oh yeah, that's I think some of my listeners get. Would you give them your line 2 of Angel? It will be bad if
yeah, man. What them want Angel? Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling angel, closer than my peeps you are to me, baby. Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling angel, girl, you're my friend when I'm in need.
Baby.
I know they're singing along.
But yeah, that's really good. And online with what I was just been talking about, like you say, like people have grown up with the classic songs that you've done over the years, and I'm a testimony of that. Like I've grown up on the classic songs you've done, and people want to hear reggae because it feels good, like it's good music. Feel good music will never die. That's something you quoted and said. That what made you say something like that?
Because music is life.
That's right.
Because I see it. There's a soundtrack for every moment of people's lives. That's why when you go to every movie, there's music behind it. You ain't never seen a movie that don't have no music.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So different songs jerk different emotions in people. Right? So, you know, you got sad songs for people with a broken heart, right?
Yeah.
You know, you got party songs for people who love to party. You have herb songs for people who love to smoke. You know, you got all type of, you know, check it. You in your car, you driving, and certain songs on, you're gonna drive chill, or you're gonna drive a little rough.
That's true. That's I'm one of those people. I like I said that line. I said music is life. Like music is life. In my car, I gotta have music. I gotta have music. Even when I'm working, my boss knows. Like I take my headphones to work. I tell my boss I will not work without music. Like music is life. Like even if I'm home, like music is life. Like anything, like everything comes in music. But yeah, I just want to appreciate you, my brother. I'm so honored again I'm honored to have you on my podcast. Like you're a legend. Like who am I to have you here? But I know you have a heart
for respect, man.
People like that.
It's people like it's DJs like yourself that keep the music alive, keep it pushing. You know what I mean? You're the gatekeepers, and you know you're the bridge to the fans. You know what I mean? So big up yourself. You know what I mean? So we all in this entertainment business as one family. You know what I mean? So let's do it and keep the music going. Big up all the fans that's tuned in right now to the podcast. It's love. It's Ludge. It's large. Yo, this is Rayvon, and we repping the Ugandan Boy podcast right here. We're live, living in color. You see? All the girl and black. Shorty, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. Tune in.
Thank you, sir. That's all right. Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. I can't wait to have this for my listeners to listen to this. I'm sure they're going to be happy. All my childhood friends back home who we used to jam Angel with, they're going to be happy to just see you on my podcast, and they're going to be excited. That's all. So Rayvon, any word you want to say to my listeners?
Yeah, just one love for all the support over the years. You know, keep the music rocking, support your artists. You know, follow me on the #1 Rayvon. That's Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, and yeah, man. Tune in right here on the podcast. Check me on Spotify as well. Lush.
All right, peace out. Thanks, you brother.
Peace.
Hey there, I am Bonnie Kibuka, the host of the Ugandan Boy Talk Show. Thanks for watching my video, and don't forget to hit subscribe and share with a friend. Tune in every Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time for a new episode about my podcast. And for more information about this podcast, follow me on my Instagram page, talk_show_256.